spider.
Who could
with
forget
the,
it?
Yeah.
Not me.
Cheesy 80s sci-fi movie.
Okay, that sounds about right. That sounds right up your alley, James. You a sci-fi fan? Is that what it is?
A little bit, yeah.
All right. Well, we learned that you have a good Hobbit
I
impression.
almost kind of need to do that again. Just
I'm so much bigger than you, James. I've been working on it, you know. They tell you like when you go to sleep, if you stretch yourself out, you know, you get taller.
What?
It's like, you know, they tell you like if you stretch a lot, then it'll make you taller.
Oh yeah.
They lie to you and say that to make you stretch, but yeah, dude, apparently it's working. That's all I can say.
One time I was told if you play basketball a lot, you get taller.
Yeah, dude.
You're jumping all the time.
That's the way it works. It's gravity.
Guess I should have played more basketball.
Yeah, you're a little short there. It looks like it's going to be Combo Cash left, Kroll on the right. Combo Cash, you know, used to come out to Wednesday night fights a lot. Not so much anymore. Is rocking the Nash and Kroll with Bison.
Interesting.
You know, a matchup that we've seen some Nash players kind of struggle with. Like Infiltration had a couple of close calls at the last event that I saw him at with a Bison player. So, you know, it's one of those matchups that you can't zone maybe the way you'd like because of V-skill from Bison, the Reflect.
Right.
And the spacing's a bit funky, so we'll see how Combo Cash does. Seems like so far offense is the plan.
Yeah. And, you know, it's interesting, too, because Bison, oh, man, just stunned right away. Okay, this round is pretty much all combo clash right now.
Yeah, so far, anyway, and there it is, the perfect. Had the down strong and just confirmed it.
Kroll keeps hitting buttons. He's hitting buttons, he's not playing proper defense.
Right.
So he just has to learn to be a little bit more patient.
Exactly. Okay, big jump over, dropped the combo. That down medium kick, for sure, back medium kick, but just kind of goofed it up. It's the combo he was looking for.
Yeah, but, you know, as I was trying to say earlier, Bison's one of those characters that just, you know, a lot of people are kind of down on right now.
Right.
You know, not a lot of people think that he's particularly strong, and we're kind of almost seeing why now.
Oh, man. Is it going to be two?
He's going to get a double perfect.
A double perfect? Oh, man. What a way to start.
This is not a way to get it. I mean, look, this is no Commander Jesse versus Mago here.
Right.
Like
I mean,
that.
it looks pretty similar.
Oh, man. But, yeah, that's not a good way to start. You can see the look on Kroll's face, I'm sure. You know.
This little wry smile, like, oh, you know, you got me there.
So, I mean, this is one of those points right now where if you can get... Oh, there he goes, Chip! There it is, yes.
That's all that matters.
Yep, exactly.
But if you want to turn it into more than Chip, he needs to navigate through the booms a bit better, right? He's kind of got the Reflect option, but not really utilizing it too much. You got a Devil's Reverse, you got to get the dash in there. You have to be tricky with your movement with Bison. He has movement tools besides the walk speed.
What it looks like to me right now is that Kroll is doing the... pretty much one of the main things that a lot of new players do is that they're just playing their character. They're not responding to the opponent.
Right.
You see that he's trying to dash in a couple of times. He's just trying to... He's not looking at what Combo Cash is doing. He's just trying to do his own thing to get in.
Yeah.
And
more focused on that, yeah.
He was just throwing those psycho balls for no reason. You know, looks like he's just building meter.
It's like not sure what the game plan is really, and not adjusting to what Combo Cash is doing. He's not even throwing that many booms, so it's like Kroll can just walk or dash in, but is not really doing so.
All right, so good blocks that time, but yeah, see, he's jumping when Combo Clash
another
wants
crush.
him.
Is this gonna be a third? Perfect. It is just like that.
Ugh.
Kroll gonna have to go back to the drawing boards a bit. Game plan wasn't working out. Combo Cash gonna take it.
I mean, look, if Kroll does come back and watches this again, you know, he's playing a one-player game.
Right.
He's like, you know what? I need to jump. I'll jump. I need to dash. I'll dash. It's not based off of what Combo Cash was doing. That's not how he was making his decisions.
Right.
So.
It's not, oh, well, he's not throwing a boom, so now I'll dash.
Right.
It's
exactly.
Forward sounds good right now. Let me just do this quick little dash here.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah, it's definitely something to learn from, but, you know, it's going to happen definitely in pools. And it looks like we're going to take a look at the match you guys just saw a minute ago to see probably that last perfect, I'd imagine. But we have some good matches coming up for you guys in pools. So let's take a look at that match and see, you know, where it went wrong for Kroll. You saw, you know, the great duck from Combo Cash, but this is just the final round. And I think really the issue, as you mentioned, you know, hit roundhouse after the forward roundhouse, like super far away. Not really sure what the plan was.
And that was a bad time to jump right there because Kroll just walked right into that jump range. And then just taking too many hits. It looked like he went for a throw at that distance.
Right, which is super far away. He tried to dash off throw, but it was out of range. It's just really not the reactive play style, right? It's more of like the preemptive, I'm going to play my kind of game and we'll see what happens.
Exactly.
But it looks like we got a real couple of slobber knockers coming up next, some strong players for you guys. As we mentioned, this is the start of the second block of pools, 9 through 16. So a lot of the pools that are running now are in their earlier matches. They're going to run to their winners finals. So at the end of this block, you guys will get to see the winners finals of a lot of these pools that should be really good. But we have Hail Mary's Dogura coming up next out of Japan, who has done well in this game. Probably not as well as you'd like.
Right.
But has had some good results.
Definitely one of the strongest players in a lot of the Arxis games, the anime games. But this is Pool 10. He's going up against Wake Up Wallace. So Wake Up Wallace, that means beat Twitch Jishan. Getting attacked by flies here.
Dude, James got attacked by the biggest fly I've ever seen. That is a huge fly.
Well, that's also because I'm super small, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. Dude, that fly was huge. All right. Continue.
Dogura, so that means Wake Up Wallace defeated Jishan, and so he's going to be going up against Dogura next. But Dogura has definitely had some success here in Street Fighter V. Just a strong overall fundamental player. Right.
So even if not a ton of time in the game, probably going to do well. Started with Bison, as that's who he played in Street Fighter 4 before switching to Relento. But now has gone to play mostly Nikali is what Dogura's been playing lately. I don't know if he's switched again or not, but it looks like Nikali it'll be.
Yeah, a lot of the Bison players out there have kind of lamented that Nikali does everything Bison does, but better, you know, with like command grabs, and he has an uppercut, you know.
Yeah, I know, like, you know, SD Kanoi has been playing some Nikali as well. Another Bison player who's a loyalist in Street Fighter 4, but has made the jump. But here we go. Looks like they're set and ready to go. Wake Up Wallace with Nash. Dogura, of course, playing this Nikali, as we mentioned. And yeah, as you said, really known for his play in Arxis games.
Round 1.
Had that crushing second place at EVO. Blaze Blue forever ago.
Oh my god. Looks like they're just doing a quick button check here, making sure that they're all set and ready to go.
Trying to upload some screenshots to show everybody, hey, I'm playing at Southern California Regionals. Gonna use hashtag SCR 2016 as that's the official hashtag here, you know. The normal stuff.
Right.
And I know you guys are sitting at home in your Vertigear chairs wearing your Capcom Pro Tour shirts that you got at Amazon.com. Probably going to stream later on Twitch.tv using XSplit, you know, and waiting for this match to start. I understand. It's fine. You know, I'd be at home doing the same kind of thing.
Look, I have my Furin Kazan shirt, okay?
Right.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it. I talked about it on stream a lot, and I got it. So there you go. But Wake Up Wallace, it looks like one of his friends ran up on stage just to sit down next to him and try to give him some advice.
He mostly wants to just be there. He's like, yeah, I got to console him if Dogura gets too crazy, you know? I like that you see Dogura, the headphone technology, tucking the hair there behind the headphone. Genius. Oh, there's that one strand hanging out, though.
Well, that's for style.
Style,
though.
right?
So what I'm doing right now.
What you're doing, yeah.
Exactly.
It's like Teen Gohan, you know, when he has the hair Super Saiyan and he's got the one strand that hangs down. Are you a DBZ fan?
I am not a DBZ.
Dude, I totally could tell as soon as I dropped the reference. Teen Gohan, best Gohan. All right, we're into the match.
No silence, no response from James. You're like, this guy doesn't watch it.
Dude, James looked at me like, yeah, man.
No DBZ, no Pokemon. Sorry, I'm failing you here. My weeb card is going away.
Punish now. Dogura in there. That little series, you see the stand light kick, medium kick. Oh, what a frame trap!
A delay, fierce.
And that should be big combo, can whiff the shorts into the meaty. Yeah, and you see, Nikali has one of the easier meaties to set up in the game, that standing light kick. It's super active. If you hit later on it, or if it counter hits, you can combo it into medium kick, which is really great. I mean, it sets up a great little scenario for himself. The crossover is blocked.
Started the round with a crouch roundhouse.
Yeah, man.
And crush countered, so.
You know, if you'd seen DBZ, you'd know why, James. It's common knowledge.
It's because he's gonna go Super Saiyan, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. There you go.
The jump over. Oh, okay. So I think he had attempted to bait the throw, and Wake Up Wallace got it because the walk speed from Nikali is just not fast enough to get away.
All right, there we go. Wallace getting some damage in there now. I like the footsies. Okay, yeah, he's starting to engage a little bit more in neutral.
There it is.
Oh, see, he had to go Super Saiyan before he did that super, right? And,
exactly.
Something about spirit bombs or something like that.
Yeah, of course. There's the throw. He can get true meaty here. No, instead the neutral jump. Maybe he was looking for V trigger. He's probably expecting Wake Up Wallace to wake up V-Trigger. But yeah, convincing first game for Dogura, who looked real good on this Nikali. Play was pretty clean.
Dogura, of course, this is just this is the first match for Dogura, second match for Wallace.
Yeah.
So Wallace might be a little bit warmed up, but again, Dogura just a very strong player overall.
Right, and that's one of the important part about pools, right? The way it works, you know, if you're a strong player like Dogura, you got to play, you know, 1 or 2 players before you run into the danger in your pool, right? The other super strong player. So it's key for those moments to be warmed up and ready. And a lot of times that's how upsets happens. Is a player like Wake Up Wallace plays a match or 2, runs into Dogura who's not warmed up, and is like, yeah, let me just dunk you real quick.
Right. And also, you know, just in every area, there's always those killers that we don't know about.
Right.
You know, that are just going to surprise people.
The backdash just in case, okay. And Dogura does have trigger available.
But he is in the corner, nice. Yeah, again, I like what Wallace is doing in the footsies. It's just, he's winning too many small battles, not winning enough of the big battles.
Right. Oh, and that's going to be a block. Doesn't even cancel into the trigger. Could have canceled out of there and done, like, you know, air trigger to try to get mixed up, or even grounded one to escape. But didn't do it. Now match point for Dogura.
You can't take that V-trigger with you.
No, definitely not. It doesn't carry over round to round.
Yeah, it's interesting, too, because Dogura is really obsessed with that low roundhouse. He's been using that a lot.
Yeah, you know, I think he figures if it gets blocked, it's probably not going to be a big punish, and, you know, if it lands, it's big against Smash.
There's
Corner
that
carry.
meaty stand light kick that you were talking about again, and then goes into the throw, close to stun, and that's going to do it. Dogura
should be it.
is going to take it.
He gets it 2 games straight. Really strong performance from him, takes it. You know, Wake Up Wallace's friend was like, yeah, I got some camera time. Got to hang out with my boy. It's pretty sick. So, yeah, Dogura is going to take a nice work to him. Expect him to have a pretty good run in this tournament. You know, I assume he also probably entered the other games going on here, like probably entered Guilty Gear.
Well, if this pool goes the way we expect it, well, this is really tough. So Dogura probably is the favorite to make it out on the top side of his bracket. But on the lower side of the bracket, we saw Chris Wynn play earlier. He was the one who got all no, he wasn't the guy. He has to go up against Mike El Na next. So Mike El Na, a strong player here in SoCal. But then on the other side of the losers bracket, we've got Forwood waiting for the winner between JC Penny and Dominion.
Yeah.
So, in other words, that side of the pool is going to have Mike El Na, Chris Wynn, Dominion, and Forwood trying for the right to perhaps face Dogura, unless Dogura gets upset.
Right, which could just happen. You know, he could get real angry, and then you never know.
Exactly.
But we got another match coming up on stage. It's going to be CR's Sonic Fox versus El Rado. And the thing about Sonic Fox is that he's been playing some Urien lately online. I don't know if he's going to play Urien in this match or in this tournament, but it will be really interesting to see.
Yeah, I know, because obviously he was a Fang player early on, and he had some success, but Urien feels like a proper character for him.
Yeah, well, just it feels like the same kind of stuff that he wants to do, just better.
Right, exactly.
Just like
better
stronger in general. And, you know, I've heard some interesting thoughts about Urien, whether he's good or bad or where he lies. A lot of people seem to think he's strong. Some people are not sure.
He has all the right tools, it feels like, right now. He doesn't seem to have any particular hole in his game outside of maybe Wake Up, but that's like the same problem that every character in this game has.
Yeah, there's only a few that have good wake-ups. But, you know, I was talking to a few people. Some people think that he's, like, the strongest DLC character. Some people think that he's, like, not. I was talking to Justin. Justin's top 3 DLC characters do not have Urien in it.
Really?
Yeah, Justin's top 3 DLC character is Guile, Alex, Balrog. So he does not have Urien there.
So the two things that are funny to me there is, you know, I do think Guile is strong.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's that strong, but we'll see. But I was just talking to PR Balrog, and he says Balrog is bottom 3 character in the game.
In the entire game.
In the entire game.
Yes. So that's the kind of differences in opinions between two people who made top 8 at EVO.
Yeah,
you know?
it's both EG players, and it looks like he is going to go with Urien, but we have to find out which Urien he's going with.
Dude, I hope that we get to see it all.
That's right.
I'm hoping for the sake of the viewers and us here in SCR, we get to see
Hammock status?
Hammock status? No! Sonic Fox. Ugh, he must have made a mistake.
He held the wrong buttons. You pushed the wrong buttons.
Yeah. That was like, that's the best one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We were just talking about that with some of the Dominican Republic guys because DRA, of course, the most famous version of killing himself in Marvel.
Oh, yeah,
And
that's right.
and he screamed that, so it's like perfect fifth wall breaking.
Oh, Punisher? No, Sonic Fox doesn't have the button ready. You know, there's going to be a lot of little scenarios, I feel like. As you pick up a new character, you just don't know little things like,
yeah.
what do I punish Vega roll with?
All right, crush counter, knockdown, goes for the meaty fierce. Good blocks by Sonic Fox. Ooh, just goes in for the headbutt and then dashes in. Wow. Very brave play from him.
Wonder what he was looking for exactly. The low block. All right, it's going to be Aegis. And you know Sonic Fox is going to have something, yeah?
There it is. There's a little bit of it. Oh, the second Aegis throw into
combo.
it.
Yeah,
Boom.
there it is. Combos into the mirror, into the medium punch after.
I actually feel like Elrado's big mistake that round was that he uses V-Trigger just a tad bit early. He was so close to building a super that he should have saved it until he had the super so that he could have comboed into it and taken a kill.
Yeah, or had the V reversal ready for when the mirror came out.
Right.
Sonic Fox opting for the reset. That's a very Sonic Foxy thing to do, right? Take the reset instead of just damage. Oh, man. The throws. Another. Does he bait?
Oh, he could have super.
Yeah, he could have. You're right. And that's going to be that. Hits him with the pillar, the jam session, and that will do it. First game Sonic Fox.
I have seen people say that they have, you know, put on Quick Rise random or not, and they have been able to react to it in super. So that third time that he got the throw and he didn't wake up, that would have been sick if he did the super.
Dude, I totally believe Sonic Fox could react to it.
Yeah. I would love to see that happen.
Oh, powers up. Yeah, gets the V-skill at the start.
I just missed. So he's got the armor. Okay, armor's gone now. Interesting. Sonic Fox is just looks like he's very buttonsy once he gets in your face with Urien.
Yeah, he's doing that low medium punch, right? Crouching medium punch and forward medium punch. It's the one where he swings his arm forward. That one.
Yeah.
And that has a target combo behind it, where if you hit Fierce after, you get yourself the overhead. And you know, a lot of people will stand block to expect that, and then you can go for something else.
Alright, gets to the other side using the knee drop.
Ooh, the sweep.
Nice. Now he has corner position here, which is dangerous, except Sonic Fox hasn't quite yet built up. Ooh, okay. Hasn't built up to his V-Trigger. We saw that's pretty much how he got his play in the last game. But he's all set for it now. Just needs one hit.
Pops it. Oh, and look for the mirror, and there's the jump out.
Beautiful adaptation there from Elrado, just choosing not to be in that position. But he still has one mirror available to him. There it is!
Off the mirror, and he gets the combo. Sonic Fox. That EX Fireball mirror is really good because if it hits, it combos. And if it doesn't, it gives you advantage to go for whatever you want.
Now you have to deal with it. But again, like you said, you know, maybe if he could maybe save his V-Trigger for reversals instead just to get out of those situations. Using the punch one, maybe we'll just get it right through the mirror and out of there.
Or challenge, right? So one of the things you can do versus the mirror in a lot of situations is just block the hit that he does and then challenge right after. Good block on the overhead.
Ooh, but then got caught. Here we go. Oh, he actually had it messed up, but he still managed to get it. Gets the stun.
Oh man, yeah. Well, it's a brand new character.
Sonic Fox having a little fun here.
You see, he was kind of thinking to himself like, "What am I supposed to do?" Oh, he risked the reversal. Still has pressure in the corner.
Yeah, that drop could still cost him.
Oh man, and Sonic Fox could have comboed. We'll see what the pressure is. Overhead. He finally completed the string.
Without the mirror there, it looked like that time Elrado wasn't expecting the overhead. So
yeah, he was just thinking about whatever, right? So good work from Sonic Fox. The Urien still looks like a new Urien. Because the character's brand new, right? So a lot of people still trying to figure him out. But good work to Sonic Fox on using a match here. I'm curious if he plays all Urien throughout the tournament.
I hope so. I mean, look, if there's anyone that's going to do really well with him, I feel like it's going to be Sonic Fox. So I definitely want to see him. And we, like you said, we haven't seen like that pro Urien yet.
Right. I expect that that's one of those characters that if people are working on, they might be saving for like a Capcom Cup or something at the end of the year, or maybe learning after Capcom Cup. Here's that little series he had with the mirror, the overhead.
Oh, just beat the EX roll. Okay, there it is.
Yeah, I think he thought, you know, maybe it's projectile invincible so he could roll through or something like that. But you know, it's an interesting idea. It's a new character, so not only is playing him going to be tough because no one knows what's going on, but playing against him, a lot of people are still learning the matchup, trying to figure out what's going on. So there it is. We have another match coming up on stage in just a minute for you with Raiketsu of Japan. You see him on the right versus Killer Kai.
Why is he listed as Kai 6'2"? 6'6". Okay, sure thing.
I don't know. Man, look at the ferocity of eyebrow intenseness.
I mean,
Kai.
look, the only thing that he could do to make himself look more threatening is if he just ripped off the jacket and the shirt right now.
He could.
He could totally
He's
do
a
it.
dangerous man. But look, the intensity of the eyebrows is really quite terrifying.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that knows real Street Fighter. You know?
It's true, yeah. He definitely does. And on the other side, Raiketsu, real-life Vega play with the mask on already.
We could do that here, too, because we've got a block party outside.
There
So,
is
you
the
know,
block
if you
party.
said you want to take it out to the streets, we have a venue for that right
Dude,
outside.
I don't know why Vi didn't tell everybody about this sick block party that's going down
I
earlier.
know, right?
We were talking about this earlier. There's like there's like 2 viewing areas outside where you can go and sit on these chairs and just watch the stream while you eat and stuff because there's food trucks and other food places around
Right.
here. And then, like, there's a bunch of
casual
casual
stations.
stations.
Yeah,
There's 40 casual stations outside.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I mean, we drove up here, the streets all closed down. I was like, this is sick.
Because look, James, I thought this was going to be Friday night fights and Saturday night fights and Sunday night fights, but it's actually pretty sick. Like, I'm not going to lie. I was totally expecting that to be the case.
Yeah. But it looks, I mean, they also have the upstairs here in the venue all filled out. And yeah, I mean, Esports Arena even tweeted out like yesterday they were officially closed because they were, I'm sorry, 2 days ago.
Yeah.
They were like officially closed because they're getting ready for this. So shout out to the Level Up crew. They did a really bang up job here making sure this venue could accommodate all these players.
Yeah, they did a seriously awesome job. Was really curious to see how this venue held up, and it seems pretty awesome so far. Our match is set, ready to go. Killer Kai from Southern California on the left, Raiketsu from Japan on the right with Vega.
Yep, so Killer Kai going with Nash. I know he's had a little bit of character crisis. He is definitely at heart a Ryu player, but Ryu has not worked for him in this.
Yeah, he's been kind of jumping around. I've seen him play some Ryu. I've seen him play some Jury, some Nash, as you mentioned, a few characters.
I feel like he's even talked about using Mika in the past as well. But
I mean, why not, right? I mean, there's been a few characters. I think his style is a bit more, it's a bit slow and steady.
yeah.
And then he just wants to turn on the offense.
Ooh, beautiful jump timing there for Raiketsu. Gets Nash out of the delay. And then the side switch.
Close to stun.
There it is.
That's going to do it. Yeah, he was blocking, probably expecting the mix-up between overhead and low, but just wasn't ready for the throw, and that'll do it. Raiketsu first round.
And very quickly, too. And it was just mostly bad fireball timings from Oliver.
Yeah, and so far, Raiketsu's looked super controlled. Has stopped Oliver from really setting anything up. There's the confirm. It looks like he's trying to confirm that medium punch roundhouse target combo.
Uh-oh. Just mistimed his throw or shimmy or something like that, and Oliver is going to get big damage. He's going to low right into the super. Get as much damage as he can. There it is.
Now the dash of pressure. Oh no, the jump, the empty.
All right, so
Raiketsu's in trouble now.
Takes the lead, yeah, but a bad aiming on that moonsault slash. Fortunately, not properly punished by Raiketsu.
No confirm off the jab.
Oh, that should
be the
do
round.
it.
And steals some meter as well. You saw Raiketsu had that full critical art. Lost a little bit of that bar there. And Kai did a good job recovering.
All right. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going here in this third round. Starts off just with the slash right away.
Yeah, Raiketsu was trying to take off the claw actually and just caught by the moonsault.
And again, a mistimed meaty from Raiketsu. Allowed Oliver with the wake-up throw.
Air to air with the air throw. Good work. Raiketsu's so aware. Okay. Got the command throw.
Didn't spend the meter. He got the meter right there on the site.
There
Oh,
it
he's
is.
going to spend it this time.
Yeah, this is actually a surprisingly close game now. Oliver going to have, you know, a slight lead. We'll see what Raiketsu's option on wake up is.
Goes
The
for
dash
jump.
under.
Yeah, because he saw he jumped last time, and so he saw it again, had that counter right there, ready to go.
Yeah, that was really smart from Raiketsu to see that it was going to be the same kind of meaty situation. Because had Kai just dashed up and done a button, he would have got him.
Yeah, exactly.
But he just wasn't ready for that.
Yeah. The last time when he did that, when he did after the super, he did empty jump, crouching light kick. It was kind of like one of those key moments, like something that stood out in the round.
Right.
So Raiketsu is going to remember that and try to think, hey, how am I going to counter this next time?
Exactly.
So I think Kai was probably either going to do empty jump throw or jump roundhouse throw, or maybe try to mix it up a little bit.
Right.
But Raiketsu had a plan for the jump right away. Yeah, I don't think Oliver needs to change characters. I felt like he did just fine. He was on the verge of winning right at the end there.
Right. He's thinking about Ryu maybe. There's a thought process on the character
Yeah,
selection.
there's that Armika. Yeah, I remember him telling me that this is a character he's thought about using in the past.
Well, you know, I think you're right about the Nash pick, and I think he realizes the same thing. You see Brent down in that Oliver cam there. He's going to be playing on stream next versus Tatsu Shoryu.
Oh, wow. This is a SoCal match.
Yeah, Wednesday Night Fights battle. So we're set, ready to go. Raiketsu, Vega still, and Kai sticks with the Nash.
Yep, I think that was the right choice. I think that's the right choice.
Yeah, I mean, the first game was not super duper convincing either way. Yeah, claw from Raiketsu early. You saw him backdash this time first, so he doesn't get hit by Scythe.
Try to get him with a jump back medium punch, which was the right button to use. Just did it a little too early, it looked like.
I like that Raiketsu's fishing with roundhouse like that. Oh man, yeah, side switch combo. Didn't see that Raiketsu would come back to the front and stuff the V trigger.
Wow.
It's gonna be a big jump in. No, doesn't spend any meter or anything. Yeah, wanted the reset, and that was a great round from Raiketsu, similar to the first game.
That's one of those rounds though when you're Oliver, you're just thinking to yourself, oh, dang it. Like, it's almost like they're toying with you at that point.
Yeah, totally.
And it can be mentally damaging, and you can see a great start here. Again, the same side switch, and he's got it a second time, and then he goes for the reset.
One more for stun. Ah, went for the command throw, and Kai was out of there.
Oh, but that should do it anyway.
Yeah, gonna be stunned. No meter to work with on this combo.
Probably a perfect. If this kills, not quite.
Oh, there it is. And Raiketsu with the perfect, super convincing stuff. I wonder if all that downtime where he was thinking about character gave time for Raiketsu to compose himself and be like, okay, now I know what I need to do.
Well, that's the interesting thing right there is that when you're Raiketsu and when your opponent starts doing that thinking thing where like, I don't know what character to pick, you kind of almost know within your own heart then that they're kind of tentative.
Right.
So that means you can kind of go in for the kill. And you saw right there, just starting that last round.
Yeah, sick confirm. And you know, I like that he's walking up, he's fishing with low medium kick as you just saw. And in this stun situation, great jump out from Oliver. That was, you know, the best option. Raiketsu wanted command throw since it gives you, you know, that low damage output on the next combo. You can get more. And you see this final choice here, the stuff with the jab, and Raiketsu, clean way to close it out.
Yeah. But as I said, you know, I just felt like at that point in time, you kind of know you have a mental advantage over your opponent when they're sitting there thinking about it for a really long time. That means that Oliver didn't quite feel confident in his Nash.
Exactly,
and I think that kind of gave Raiketsu the notion to be like, okay, you know, I smell blood, let's go in for the kill.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wow, I just noticed Raiketsu has the split frame bag over there.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that he has it. I didn't think that was going to be like popular in Japan or whatever. Assume they had some kind of bag.
He probably grabbed it over here at a tournament and just brought it back with him to Japan.
It's been to a lot of events. So there they are. Tatsu Shoryu, 16 years old on the left with Dalsum. Yep. And Brent, young man himself, with Ken on the right.
I see everybody sitting in the front here. I see guys like Mark Teddy. Who's that they're talking to? Is that Mongo? No, that's not Mongo.
I see Flash, and is that Eita?
Oh, it might be Eita. Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, a bunch of people are talking in the front row. I mean, this is, you know, that's one of the cool things about premier events is that you have these, all the competition is together, right?
Yeah,
you have all these international players as well as the American players who gather, and the American players are all so far from each other, right?
Yeah. Rasmatics is sitting there right behind Raiketsu and Nuki, who's made it out here. A lot of great players out here. It's crazy.
This event's going to be really tough to win.
Yeah.
But, you know,
we are in Pool 12 right now. If we look at this, Icy Glaceon and Notorious had to fight each other, and Mango Cake and Bad Wolf had to fight each other. But it looks like all of them fell victim to eventually to Tatsu Shoryu and Brent is Cool.
Right.
So they're playing each other right now on winner's side semifinals.
So the reason you bring up Raiketsu watching this is because he's going to have to play the winner of this more than likely, right? So Nuki and him are kind of sitting there studying this match like, what am I supposed to do? And as I mentioned, Tatsu Shoryu's team beat Raiketsu's team in the team tournament yesterday.
That's right. And Brent is Cool was part of the team that won the 3v3 tournament,
right? The Trinity won yesterday, yeah. So Brent, you know, Trinity, as you mentioned, as you were just bringing up, you know, the team tournament they won yesterday, 3 really strong Ken players. And this is a matchup that I think Tatsu Shoryu has struggled with. At Wednesday Night Fights, the Ken players have done a good job to shut him down.
I mean, this is the match that I remember when the game first came out. You know, Christy was like, oh my god, Ken cannot beat Dalsum at all. And now it's like the exact opposite.
It's like, how does Dalsum stop Ken? He's such a monster.
Every Dalsum player hates this match so much now.
Yeah, Tatsu Shoryu, a very different style of Dalsum. He's super aggressive. He likes to set play. Doesn't always just want his own.
It's almost like a SoCal style of Dalsum because Jesse's very similar.
Jesse has all the setups too, yeah. He has the patience. I think that's the thing that Jesse has over Tatsu Shoryu. Look for down fierce, and Brent threw him out of it, but the immediate wake-up slide, and there's the
gets
damage.
him on the other side, yep, and he's still cooking the whole time. So look at all that white life building up, but then an uppercut.
Huge damage.
Yeah, and right into the corner. Okay, good.
Oh, he baited the throw, and Brent took the bait. Hook, line, and sinker. Tatsu Shoryu first round.
Round 2.
And that little walk back into the down fierce is all you need. Teleport in. Wow, Brent's step kick got auto-corrected. And now bad spot to B is going to have to eat pressure.
Jumps out of there, yeah. Tatsu Shoryu missing the proper meaty timing.
And you see, Tatsu Shoryu very different from other Dawsons. He hits that medium kick and then slid in. Was like, yep, I'm going in. Other Dawson players would have been like, they blocked my medium kick, another medium. Or, you know, stay away. But Tatsu Shoryu, he's down to get in there and scrap.
Yeah, and he just threw out that back medium punch anti-air again. Trying to use that button. You see a lot of Dawsons use the jab. Okay, Brent is going to wake up with the EX uppercut. Tries his own shimmy, but Tatsu Shoryu says, nope, sorry, not going to get me with that.
Oh, and Brent hit confirmed the target combo, but it was too far.
Oh, that's going to combo. That
That's
means the round, yeah.
Of course. Yeah, Ken gets that. Oh, the hot dog head.
Oh,
man.
no.
Well, that's not a good look for Tatsu Shoryu.
And he's still balancing on one leg, too. That's
With the
very
hot dog on his head.
impressive, Dawson. Yeah. That's what all that yoga practice is going to do for you.
Dude, hot dog yoga classes, of course. So effective. Now the roundhouse stuck out for Tatsu Shoryu. There's the juggle that Brent gets on the other side and has corner now.
And then goes for throw loop, second throw, goes for a third one. Oh, I love the movement. Run, dash back, wake up these skills.
This is a low button. Yeah, so it's going to get under.
Oh, and he just got right under the fireball.
Yeah, great punish from Brent. That's one thing you got to keep in mind when Dawson has that CA on deck, the critical art. You got to be ready for the wake up, right? And Dawson players will do it. The key is to hit a low button, so that way when he does the critical art, it'll just go over your head,
Right.
and you can get the punish.
Right under it.
Rathmatic's up there for the coaching. Oh man, he's not that good. He's kind of whack. Let me explain. Break it down for you. You think that that's gonna work? That is gonna work, but you got to adjust it slightly to do like this, man. Come on, you
Craziest
got
thing
this.
about it is that Rathmatics isn't even really that much older than Tatsu
Dude, he's like
Shoryu.
18.
Yeah, he's only like 2 years older.
Yeah, but you know, it's the advice, the friendly advice. It wasn't, you know, a match out of Tatsu Shoryu's, you know, wheelhouse. But I like that Brent. There was that coaching downtime, and Brent was like, "Yeah, next round, I'm starting with a jump. I'm going in right away." Right? No time for Tatsu Shoryu to think about what, you know, he was just told. Brent just tried to turn it on right away.
Don't let him establish whatever it was that he's trying to set up. And here we go, EX uppercut. Look at all that damage. And also, of course, always been one of the characters with the low health, 900 health in this game.
There was 2 times that round where Brent jumped and Tatsu Shoryu wanted to jab anti-air and it got stuffed. That was the round. That was the whole round right there. He gets 2 anti-airs that don't work out with the jab.
I want to point out how cool this hot dog is. It is teleporting with Dawson.
Dude, interdimensional hot dog. This is some next level stuff.
He has the power to teleport the hot dog. Oh, bounce time, extra combo. He's going to spend the meter. He does.
Oh my god, I was really hoping he would win this round with a hot dog on his head, dude. I was like, what even happened? Has Capcom prepared for this? The stun?
Oh, there it is. And just like that, low stun, low health, EX uppercut. Goodbye,
and
Dawson.
Oh man, one mistake. One singular hot dog misplaced from Tatsu Shoryu.
I mean, look,
the round.
Dawson is one of those characters who's, you know, if you're a Dawson player, you're kind of used to that, right? That's the life of Dawson. But then you have Ken, whose life is to get in once and kill you. So it's like exacerbated almost. It's like the worst possible combination. So let's take a look at just exactly what happened to Tatsu Shoryu.
Yeah, and I mean, look, you know, hot dogs aside, like, he had this great anti-air, gets the Gale, and even spends the meter on the EX Gale after. The problem is this over-committal on the offense. Brent went the immediate reversal, and look at how quickly this life drains, right?
Yeah, back throw, regular throw.
And it's that low forward, right? This is a key moment. He gets the stun, big jump, and look at the damage melt. Look at this. He's dead from there.
That was all one sequence.
Yeah.
That was, he had, so Tatsu Shoryu had the hot dog on his head. Which
he
means
hadn't
he hadn't been hit at all. So that wake-up uppercut all the way to KO was just one sequence, and that was the
like
end.
Uppercut, 3 throws, 1 hit.
Yeah,
He did one combo and a couple of throws and an uppercut, and that'll do it.
Yep. That's the life of Dawson.
It's the life that you gotta live a lot of the times. You know, Tatsu Shoryu's still young enough to understand that he has his whole life ahead of him, and he's of course going to be heading to the PlayStation experience as young as he is. He knows the importance in getting $5 off 2-day early bird passes with Fight Money 16. As I told David earlier, that Fight Money's got to be good for something. and you're going to spend it to get into this PlayStation experience, as well as wearing one of these shirts in the audience at the PlayStation experience. You'll be tuning in and enjoying the matches, wearing your Capcom Pro Tour shirt, which you can get over at Amazon.com/Capcom Pro Tour. The Heart of Battle Ryu tee is definitely the sickest one.
Next time I commentate, I'm just going to wear that Footing Kazan shirt.
Dude, you should.
And I'll just put a tie over it.
Yeah, like, you don't even have to put the tie. It's like you're just going to show. What are they going to say? Chris Sexy's like, that's not okay. You're like, look, man, I'm wearing this lovely Capcom Pro Tour shirt. Like all the people at home were wearing their Capcom Pro Tour shirts and saying like, yeah, I can wear this on commentary. I'm with you, James. I'm with you.
All right, so we've got Hail Mary's Eita going up against STDX Blitzman.
From the U.S. Eita, of course, top 8 EVO finisher. I think most people remember him from EVO for losing to L.I. Joe.
Yes.
But, you know, EVO finalist and one of the most aggressive, egregious styles of Ken that you will see. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Just jump in, let's go.
Yeah, this is Eita. This is the style of Ken that you're going to expect him to play. Super fast-paced, lots of run, lots of jump. And, you know, it's tough to stop this style, right? Because jump from Ken, you know, it means, the run too.
Yeah, run. So he's had 3 jump-ins, 1 run cancel, 2 run cancels already. There you go.
This is the style from Eita.
Yeah, and not only
and
that,
the run.
too.
Again. And now probably the jump.
Yep. And you know, it's a good idea.
I mean, you're not going to stop it. He's going to keep doing it. This is the style.
And, you know, Karen, as everybody knows, doesn't have the greatest of anti-airs. And so when you add that to Ken's ability to air Tatsu to avoid things.
Right. That's what I was going to bring up earlier. The way he can change his jump arc with regular Tatsu, jump in, or air Tatsu means that anti-airing this character is so difficult.
Right. Yeah, and you know, he got all this damage at the beginning of the round by starting the round with a neutral jump.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It just so happened that Blitzman did V-skill.
Exactly, and he just ran into everything. And now, you see Eita gives up some space and then run. Yeah. Low, short run.
Yeah, Eita's definitely one. Oh, goes for the reset. Cute.
Other side, and this could be the round if he spends it.
I think it would be a wise thing to do, especially given Ken sitting there on full V-trigger, Volt critical art.
Dude, he is one low strong V-trigger away from the round.
Yeah.
It's terrifying to leave that character alive. Final round's going to start up. Eita, you know, of course, with the resource advantage. But good work from Blitzman to close out that round. Oh, this time no jump from Eita. He whiffed the stand like it first. That air-to-air medium kick. And look at him, he's so dangerous, he just runs in.
We're going to see another run cancel really soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, defensively.
Yeah, he tried it. He tried it. It's just the standing light kick was a little too far. Goes for the frame trap, and he gets the stun. Jump into super. That's probably going to do it.
Yep, Eita going to spend the meter to close it out. That's first game, Eita over Blitzman.
And I see a smile on Nuki's face, and I'm going to, you know.
Assume that it's from low, short, into run.
Yeah, they're sitting there trying to help his teammates, and I believe, is that Goichi there sitting next to him?
It's hard to tell. We only have a little sliver of his face off in the distance. James, you said it, not me.
Round 1.
Just let him know that I don't think Goichi looks like anybody else over there, all right? You know, a little bit more patient start from Eita, surprisingly.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you see him kind of play that. Yeah, all right,
okay,
well.
look, Blitzman has to be, at this point in time, we've seen like 19 run cancels. It's something Blitzman really has to be cognizant of.
Gotta be ready for it. At least hit jab.
Right.
You know, if you're not gonna hit a bigger button to stop it, that's fine. But you gotta hit jab, right?
Okay.
Air to air is good.
Like
and
that.
Immediate run cancel. He techs. It's better than what was before, which is nothing.
And yeah, you have to remember that there is not a single thing Ken can cancel into a run that makes it unpunishable.
Yeah, or I mean, or even like plus, or
right,
neutral,
yeah,
or you hit a button there. That is your turn.
It is punishable 100% of the time, if I'm not mistaken.
Just hit a button. You got to do it. I mean, at this point, like you have to at least stop it a couple times because Eita is so ready for it. Oh, missed throw. He has all that meter to watch out for as well. That could be jump Tatsus or just big confirms into critical art.
That's the other thing too. Blitzman hasn't really been using his meter, I think, that effectively. I haven't seen a lot of anti-airs.
And that low strong run again from Eita corners.
Oh,
blocked,
just that's when he uses it, and that was not the good time to do it.
Can probably spend both bars and close it out if he wants, or even just the one. And that will do it. Eita 2 games.
Look at all that red on that bar, carrying down and right through the door.
I mean, there was just no punishes ever on any of the runs or any of just the offense from Eita.
But I mean, that's also, you know, obviously we're sitting here saying, oh, Blitzman should have been ready for it.
Yeah.
But that's also a tribute to Eita and the timing that he has to throw it in there. You know, because he was definitely throwing it in weird places, canceling different moves into it, keeping it harder to guess, you know, harder to see coming.
Right, 100%. And as we wind down these pools, you know, Eita's going to get near the end of the pool. It's going to be tough opponents coming up. We're getting near the end of this block of the 9 through 16 pools. Before we get there, though, we're going to take a little break. Be back with some more Street Fighter action in just a minute.
Here from Daigo, quite rare. Justin's first jump in a while here. Oh wow, a double jump. There's the jump back jab again. This could be super. Justin is gonna eliminate Daigo Umehara. Oh my god, this offense is just ridiculous.
Oh my god, that is
poison.
Oh, he's gonna get hit.
Oh my, oh! He took the risk!
And here, no, he's choosing a safer option.
See, this is where Luffy shines. The patience game. Oh,
God.
MVP. He's got Clark on deck. Luffy needs to do something.
my God.
And that's it.
The beast is in the house. He's in the house.
Welcome back to Southern California Regionals, coming to you live from Santa Ana, California, here at the Esports Arena. I'm James Chen.
And I'm Sejan. What a lovely introduction you've given us here. To come back into pools 9 through 16.
I always want to do it Marv Albert style, you know, like, welcome back. We are coming to you live from Santa Ana, California at the Esports Arena.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, with this background, I'm pretty sure you can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
like,
that's
we can just
true.
freestyle at
That's
this
true.
point. We got a brick wall behind us. There's no.
I like it, though. I think it kind of adds a different flavor to the whole thing.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Man, commentary synergy between you and David is so strong.
David is adjusting my hair.
He's
here,
adjusting
dude.
your hair in the middle of commentary. That's so lovely. We have a really, really, really strong set of players playing up next. Kenneth Pope, who we mentioned, 9th place at EVO this year with Nikali, and Rom, super strong Northern California player with Vega. Button checked and ready to go. This pool's play action here at SCR.
Wow, yeah, I need to figure out which pool this is, because this, I gotta feel like this is pretty late in the brackets.
Right.
But
I mean, you know, well, right now, as we mentioned, pools 9 through 16. This is pool 13.
this is pool 15, actually.
15.
15, and they're on the same side of the bracket. Eita's on the other side.
So Eita, you know, watching this match, got to be gonna play. It's not probably the winner of this deeper in the pool. It's that backwards walk speed from Rom Vega. That's one of the things about Vega players. They will often block one thing and then immediately just walk backwards, right? Because he gets out of the range of things so quickly. It makes whiff punishing so dangerous to this character.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, outside of maybe Fudo, who did beat Infiltration one match at EVO, Rom came the closest to beating Infiltration.
He definitely did. He had a close set with him, and Rom Vega, really dangerous. He beat PR Rogan at EVO as well, right?
Yeah. So both of these guys with a lot of EVO success. Here comes Ken Pope getting in there, but hitting Vega out of the air, so not able to combo that into anything.
This is the range where you see Nikali sticking out that fierce. It's definitely buffered into the dash,
Yep,
just like
there
that.
it is. Yeah, because once, oh, that's going to take it.
Yeah, the wake up button, it got him out of the command throw that he had tried. But yeah, at that range, right, you know, you stick out that fierce knowing that Vega doesn't really have much to counter poke it with, and if he hits a button into it, you'll get the advantage.
Yeah, and if you're not familiar with Nikali, once you activate V-Trigger, you can cancel into specials without charge.
Yeah.
So you can just hit stand fierce and then do back forward punch, and if he gets hit by it, automatically comes out.
Right, punish there on the roundhouse. And Rom's been playing good neutral. He's also been challenging well on defense. He's not letting Kenneth Pope just get it started with Nikali for free. He's been hitting light kick or walking backwards or challenging enough to make Kenneth Pope feel like his options aren't all, you know, just foolproof. Now, gotta be, you know, a little bit worried about Vega at this point. Any button into V-Trigger and a critical art will do it. This is corner carry.
I definitely feel like right now the main difference of this match has been Rom's neutral game. Now, I think Rom thought he was going to go to the other side, but he stayed in front.
Oh, the instant overhead. Yes, he wasn't ready for that jump back jab from Nikali.
I
And
wonder
now,
if that wouldn't have killed if it didn't drain a little bit of that gray life ahead of time on the jump attack.
he had just a little bit of life left.
All right. But like I said, it feels like Rom is doing better on neutral, but once Ken gets Nikali in there, then that's where he gets all
Sort
of
of
his
the nature of this
tater.
matchup.
Yeah.
Interesting, too, to keep in mind that Rom has been sticking with Claw. He hasn't opted to take the Claw off, which a lot of Vega players do.
More combo opportunities.
Right. And you know, you get the extra range from the Claw. It's going to be a carry into the corner. He doesn't get a great setup afterwards, but we'll see what he tries. No, just walk up.
Yep, just tries to get back in there, tries to keep that corner pressure going. Rom trying to figure out his way out. So he's going to be able to do it. Is he going to go into the super? No, he saves it.
Oh, he got him. Yeah, baited the throw. And now, pressure for Rom. Spends a bar. Meaty is set up, and good blocks from Kenneth Pope.
Just V-Trigger right in the throw. Takes him into the corner, but again, hits him out of the air. He's going to, too far away for that standing medium punch to connect, but that's going to work.
Buffer, one more guess. Oh, and he backdashed expecting probably uppercut, and Kenneth Pope just with a jab instead. It's going to come down to the last guess here in the first game. So this neutral. Oh, the dash up from Nikali. It's so scary as Vega. He's got to hit a button to intercept it. The air-to-air will
trade.
do it.
Oh my.
Okay. Yeah, scary. I mean, Nikali with so much, you know, the resources to work with. All he had to hit was one of those stand medium punches into the buffer or anything really. I mean, it's just a scary range to play at.
Oh, Kenneth Pope. It's going to be hard calling him that, not calling him Hugo 101. Remember, he took second place to Infiltration in Street Fighter 4 here at an SCR just a few years back. Always been a very strong player, great Bison player in Street Fighter 4.
Now just playing it slow again. I mean, Rom, you know, he took the first game, not convincingly, but he got it. As you mentioned, looking stronger in the neutral overall. It's a little buffer. And good blocks too. Yeah, Rom stayed patient. You know, in that little series, there's a worry of command throw, but you'll take it often not in the corner.
Yeah, Rom has been doing a lot of neutral jump medium kicks. We've seen that at least 2 or 3 times now, just at the right defensive time, right when you expected Ken to jump at him, and wow.
Is that neutral jump medium kick again, as you mentioned? No more claw for Rom.
Trying to inch his way in there, trying to find that hole to get in, maybe the dash up and command throw or something, but now his mask is gone.
Yeah, Vegas still has a lot of resources to work with. Oh, goes for the target combo.
Oh.
Big fierce, but doesn't turn it into much. And the stomp. Yeah, he hit the first crouching medium punch. The second one comes out. Rom's got to be thinking like, all right, I'm going to do something.
If I'm not mistaken, crouch fierce into medium stomp is not a combo, but no, it is a combo, but not a true block string. And I think close fierce into medium stomp is a true block string, but not a combo.
Right. Well, in that scenario, it was the crouching medium punch anyway.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and he was just swinging with it, and whatever Rom hit was probably just too slow to interrupt. Maybe hit like medium punch or something.
That's just the thing, is if it's not a true block string, then obviously you can accidentally hang yourself right in the middle of that.
Yeah, it's so common just to hit a button. Oh, the interrupt, and he gets the combo. And you see Rom still playing it a bit slow, despite the deficit. Now he's got to force action. Or win the neutral convincingly enough.
All right, Rom slowly pushed Ken into the corner now. Just walked him there, essentially. Didn't even touch any buttons, practically.
Oh, the big jump over.
Gonna get him. Not close enough for the juggle afterwards, but Rom gets out of the corner. Nice with counter pokes, but here comes Ken Pope right back with the EX charge, and then the EX command into uppercut. Not quite.
Yeah, not enough. Had he had the bar for EX uppercut, it would have killed, but just built it afterwards. You see that little light kicks that from Ken Pope. He's just sticking it out, hoping that there's the overhead. Yeah, the light kick was just in case Rom hit a button into it, but instead, down forward fierce will do it.
I just like the fact that he went for the overhead option from that far. It was dash overhead, so it wasn't something that was on Rom. I mean, obviously you know an overhead's coming, but if it was close up, he'd be thinking about it.
Right.
From that range. Was not something that was on Rom's mind.
Yeah, one of the better overheads in the game. It's a little slower, right? But they all are in this game. But crush counter, it's a fierce button. It does a lot of damage.
Right. And if it crush counters, it gets a whole bar of V trigger.
Yeah.
Right.
Although, you know, V trigger Nikali really hasn't been a big problem so far, as he's really got it.
Yeah, well, this is definitely, I feel like, how the match has been, this whole match has been going so far. Rom just keeps getting Ken into the corner, and then Ken has to fight his way out. There you see him, he does it with the V-trigger cancel. Oh!
And just a little low jab buffer. Now Rom sitting on such a big lead. It's really about Ken Pope to make something crazy happen, and if Rom runs into one of those fierces, it could be the start. But you see him, yeah, he's not being too, just the interrupt. Yeah, you got to be careful, right? When your opponent has that much health, they're looking for something big.
Right.
They're trying to do something big, and you have to have the patience not to go in there too crazy.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Rom hadn't hit a button for a large chunk of time, then finally hit one button, and that's the one that Ken ran into. So that's just good timing on Rom's part, good read on when Ken wanted to start being aggressive.
Got him with the throw bait again, and now has damage for himself, can roll. Meaty again is good. The walk down, it'll be stun, although spent the bar.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, still has stun for himself. Spends his last bar meter, has a setup, and if it'll hit, he can get it.
Oh, the command throw. Here's a big opportunity now.
Yeah, this is huge. This could be a bad spot. He got hit in between, and there's the critical.
Oh my, yeah, that's not gonna quite kill, but it's gonna put Ken right on the verge. This is He has to take this to get to the last round.
Oh, he baited it, and Rom walked forward. Oh, man, he blinked. When Rom got hit by that, he blinked so hard. Like, oh, my gosh.
And we're coming down to the last round between these two competitors. This is not even winners finals. This is winners semifinals of Pool 15. Winner of this most likely going to be facing against Eita.
To make it out of their pool. That back walk speed from Ken gets him out of the scenario. A little bit of damage. And we're pretty even on life, although Rom big meter advantage.
Ooh.
Oh, you see that Vega walk speed? He's so tough to pin down.
And he's going to go into the super, yep. It's going to be a huge amount of damage, but we saw what happened last time, and Ken is sitting on a full V-trigger, so one hit.
He took the throw bait, that stun, the jump, that should do it, and Rom is going to take it. What a set that was, man.
Woo.
Such slow, patient play. Yeah. But you know what's scary is that, you know, one of these two will play against Eita, and the loser is probably going to have to play one of these players again.
Yeah, I know. So out of those three players, Ken Pope, Rom, and Eita, one of them is not going to make it out of pools at all.
So I'm
pretty scary.
real interested to see if Eita can beat Rom, because, you know, Rom has made some crazy upsets before. He's one of those players. And if there's anybody who can play patient and stop Eita in his tracks, it could be Rom.
That's true. Yeah,
so it's going to be an interesting pool to see. Up next, we have one of the Evil Geniuses players, the Evil Genius Eye. Evil Geniuses.
Oh, the Evil Genius Eye. Yeah, I got it.
K-Rad coming up here to play here at SCR 2016. He's going to be playing against Nick Tanella.
That's right.
Who's the usual streamer that streams the secondary stream at Wednesday Night Fights, but is also a good player. He plays Nikali.
Yeah, he's done one quite yet, but he's definitely gotten up there, and
he's had a top 3 finish.
Yeah, but we are going to see some Nikali. But K-Brad, of course, you know, one of the stronger camis, in the country, and has a lot of success. In fact, he was just taken out of the Latin America qualifiers. Mysterio passed them up in points.
Yeah.
So, but I believe that K-Brad got all of his points from winning one of the ranking events down in Latin America.
Dude, Latin America was where K-Brad has had a lot of his success, actually. You know, and he was just talking to PR Rog a minute ago, who is, of course, a Nikali player. He plays a couple of characters, but Nikali one of them. And was kind of talking to him about it before he went to play against Nick Tanella, because that's the matchup he knows he's about to play. But, you know, Nick Tanella is definitely no slouch. Hitbox player. Plays him some Nikali, as we mentioned. And it's a matchup that's kind of scary as Cammy, right? Character who has an uppercut, so can challenge you, has big damage output, has buttons that can contest you. It's going to be interesting. K-Brad's going to have to take, you know, care that he doesn't get clipped.
Yeah. I'm just going to see. I'm curious to see right now. I mean, if Nick Tanella is a fervent stand light punch anti-air, then, you know, obviously Cammy's dive kick can be effective.
He likes him some stand light punch anti-air, I can tell you that.
So, you know, he's going to have to be careful of Cammy's dive kick. You know, maybe go to just regular uppercut a little more often.
It's real easy to just get in the habit of hitting that stand light punch against a lot of characters.
It's total reaction. It's like you don't even tell yourself to do it. It's just, oh, I know I can do this, and you get away with it so much.
Yeah, see, there's the light punch. It traded that time, but it can lose. You got to be careful about it. And you see, he's kind of buffering on the anti-air. Nick Tanella looking to see if there's uppercut.
I like how K-Brad is just kind of jumping and dive kicking right away, just to make it a little bit harder for Nick Tanella to get a lead. You know what? He can do it the same. He can do his own dive kick.
Yeah, but K-Brad did anti-air it.
Yeah. It's a trade, but that definitely is in Cammy's favor. Oh, that's going to be punished. Yeah.
Yeah, throw tech OS, not enough. He gets the combo out of here. Into the stomp, and now can chase down. Since he's in trigger, he can meaty.
Stein light punch, of course, into...
Oh, combo from K-Brad. Yeah, gets the uppercut.
Yeah. That's
Still
the only
has
one that
V-trigger dive kick.
It's the only one that combos off of low forward.
Right.
V-trigger is the uppercut.
Good blocks from K-Brad. I'm surprised we haven't seen an interrupt. Uh-oh, this is big damage. One more for the
900
round.
health Cammy.
Oh, and blocks on the dive kick.
Oh!
Frame trap, but didn't turn it into anything. What does he do on wake up the button? Wow. It was down forward fierce. He tried to wake up overhead, it looked like. And just K-Brad clipped him. Scary spot to be for both players.
Yeah, because K-Brad had just missed that confirm off of the stand medium punch, which gave Nick Tanella just a little bit extra life.
Man, a lot of buttons from Nick in neutral. He's just kind of throwing him out, trying to intercept K-Brad. There's the low forward.
Thought that K-Brad would be scared after walking into that stand roundhouse.
Oh, the throw tech OS, and he just goes for the uppercut, knowing that K-Brad was trying to punish. A lot of stomps. And there's the anti-air. Nick is ready for the uppercut now.
going to be really important to establish that, just to keep K-Brad grounded a little bit.
Right, yeah.
Oh, no,
this is
a
big
miss
punish.
confirmed. Not a huge punish there. Chose to conserve his meter.
Oh, the anti-air. Okay,
yeah,
now
nice.
K-Brad has a lot of meter to work with as well. That
Oh, that's
might
gonna
be
do
the
it.
round. Yeah, and he doesn't have to spend any meter too, which is a great, opportunity for Nick Tonella. You don't want to sit on, all those resources too long. But yeah, now has a chance to build up this full critical art, which is big damage against Cammy.
Oh, he's going to get, just the Fierce Juggle. Goes for the damage instead of, and again, a miss confirmed by K-Brad.
And not a huge punish though from Nick.
Nick trying to keep himself very mobile.
Oh, the anti-air jab
didn't
stuffed
work,
again.
yeah.
He's got to have those uppercuts. There it is.
He just does it on Wake Up, and he's going to do it again.
Yeah, took the risk a couple of times against K-Brad.
He's no,
okay,
no,
okay.
no, 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 no.
Third time,
Yeah,
not the charm. And
Getting
it's
a
big
little
damage.
cute. Oh my god, that is a ton of damage. Oh, dove the wrong way.
Yeah, not intentionally, of course, but it just happened. The whip punish. Nick's in a bad spot, and the wake-up jab does get stuffed. There it is.
It was interesting. In the second round, I did see Nick woke up with a button, and it was one of those buttons that does that thing where it pushes
Gets
the
you
opponent
back.
a little bit
Yeah.
further. I saw Cammy do stand medium punch, crouch medium, and it missed. I don't know if Nick did it on purpose. I'm curious to see if that's just a tactic that he's trying to use.
The dash, walk, throw at the start from K-Brad just tells you how he feels. Safe jump. But challenge from K-Brad after with the buttons.
Again, that stand light punch. But he's hitting it early. You can see that stand light punch is coming out early because he is trying to beat dive kicks, it looks like. Which is why I think K-Brad did jump fierce that one time and just beat it because Nick did it too early.
Oh, no punish on the jump back in the corner again.
Oh, he does it again. Wow, very risky.
Taking those.
Oh, yep.
Oh, command throw, and that's going to be a punish. The uppercut again. Same little scenario. K-Brad still has some of that V-trigger to work with.
Ow.
That was a huge shot. Oh my
so
god, that was the round so fast. Just a couple of fierces.
Cammy had like 40% health, and it was all gone in like 2 clock ticks.
Dude, yeah, just, all right, let me dunk you real quick with this one.
All right, again, just going with the fierce. So after K-Brad gets with the EX dive kick, he likes the damage as opposed to the reset opportunity. Oh, beautiful jump back to punish that dive kick.
And has the media pressure afterwards by whiffing that disc guidance. Good work from Nick Tonella to get in there.
Oh.
Didn't confirm. K-Brad's had a few of those.
Maybe he didn't see the counter hit. He was trying to do low strong into low forward, maybe. Not sure.
I don't know. Whatever it was, K-Brad was committed to other offense.
Nick Tonella
You got it.
sitting on a life lead right now. Just a small life lead. But of course, Cammy, of course, with lower health.
I like that Nick just popped trigger. He didn't wait for a button into it or anything. He just wanted it. And now this is damage again for K-Brad.
Yeah.
Still has more of this trigger.
I definitely feel like a lot of people sometimes are too married into that normal cancel
Yeah.
into the V trigger.
Because, you just feel like, oh yeah, if I get a roundhouse and it crush counters and I pop trigger, I get so much damage.
Right.
It's like, well, also, you could not get that.
Yeah. K-Brad's going to take that round with the V trigger drill into EX uppercut. Ooh. I almost feel like if Nick Tonella had just waited, he could have gotten a full jump-in combo on Cammy off of that dive kick instead of jabbing her out of the air.
All right, pressure now. K-Brad has not done a lot of reversal uppercuts so far, so it's given Nick opportunity to pressure.
Again, Nick Tonella trying to do the forward dash, back dash dance.
Yeah.
Okay, there we saw the throw tech OS from Nick. Good stuff to him. There's that standing light punch.
Yeah, and if it was just uppercut, it's so much more damage. There's the EX. Yeah, you
speaking
can see the
of-
kind of damage you can get from it instead of jab.
Oh, what a confirm!
K-Brad now with corner, and he's got it.
Oh.
One more for the round. And there it is, K-Brad over Nick Tonella.
I feel like Nick is one of those Nakali players who does love the stand light punch into V-trigger. I wonder if that's what he was going for at the end, just hoping for a mistiming of meaty from K-Brad. But K-Brad had that proper meaty timing. He's going to take it.
Yeah, I feel like, as you mentioned, a lot of Nakali players do get sort of married to the jab on wake up, right? Like, they're like so hopeful. It's again like just what we talked about. They become so in love with the jab on wake up that they're just like, yeah, I'm going to jab in a trigger. Just like, a lot of you guys at home, especially me, are in love with Vertigear, the awesome chairs that I'll be putting out for you guys. SCR 2016 is the code. That'll save you 10%. Valid through the 17th, which is the last day of SCR. Of course, you're watching the Capcom Pro Tour at home, sitting in your Vertigear chairs, and you can find more info on that at CapcomProTour.com and the social media channels down below. Of course, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Flickr, MySpace, Tumblr, etc., 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 whatever you guys use.
Snapchat.
Google, what's the one Google has?
Google Plus.
Plus.
Yeah.
Thank you, Spencer, in our ears.
Yeah. So that might have been winners finals of Pool 13. Because
yeah, it was.
K-Brad and Nick Tonella are on opposite sides of the bracket. Yeah,
It must have been, yeah.
So K-Brad